Mo, obviously a very impressive second half effort from your group. What did you see out of your team after halftime that allowed you to come out with this Game 4 win?
I'm going to be honest with you. I think we played a great defensive first half, as we have been the first 3 games as well. That's a fine. We just threw the ball away too much. Turnovers kills us. It's hard to guard the transition offense. It's hard to win playoff games when you have 11 turnovers. So I think we did a great job defensively, and we just had to pick it up offensively, and we did that.
Mo, what'd you see from your brother tonight? Especially after Paolo had 30 the last game, and then he comes back and responds with 30.
I always say this on a local level. You guys put me in a hard spot, give him this much credit. Obviously, he's incredible. His awareness, his control of the game is just great. He started off distributing the ball. I let the game come to him. He plays with great energy, and he was locking up defensively. Again, I got to drive home with him, so I'm going to keep it in check. I'm not going to exaggerate here, but that was one of the best games I've seen him play.
Mo, we've seen it all season, but tonight there are multiple times where you were amping up the crowd, trying to get the Kia Center juiced up, just playing with joy. Just where does that joy and emotion come from? Was it certainly fueled the win tonight?
That's a good question. I mean, that's kind of who I am. I spend more energy controlling that than I do using it, to be honest with you. Finding a way to channel it in a productive way. It's one of the biggest pieces that I do in life. I think we struggled a little bit in the first half, first quarter offensively, and a little juice helps with that. So obviously there's an awareness and a conscious effort to change the energy in the gym, and we play in front of 15,000 people. It helps when they support you. So there's some conscious effort behind that for sure.
For either one of you over here, when did you guys start to feel the momentum start to shift toward your favor?
I think that third was big for us. I think that, obviously we understood the game plan, understanding that we got to continue to shoot shots when we're open, continue to be aggressive. I'm pretty sure we already talked about all the turnovers we had, but I think that third quarter defensively we really locked in, and then it translated into easy buckets for us offensively. So I think the third quarter was huge for us.
Like runs within that third quarter, a lot of big plays, a lot of moments, Mo, where you were starting to hype them up, or guys were getting into it with other teams getting chippy. Was there a specific moment within that third that you guys kind of all looked at each other and said, if we just continue to strike now, we can run away with this?
When J.I. pulled up on that 3 after a free throw, I was like, what is going on? I mean, if you make shots like that with that type of swag, it's really hard to beat that. So it's easy to say that now because it went in. But that's how games go sometimes.
Mo kind of mentioned it, that you guys thought you played a good defensive first half, minus the turnovers. What was said in the locker room, or what was the mindset coming into that third quarter? Obviously you didn't know what was going to happen that third quarter. What was the mindset to help kind of flip things?
Just understanding that we don't want to beat ourselves. Obviously with all the turnovers, I think it was a certain amount of turnover for 12 points, and we really wanted to lock in on that. And then our defense energy has been great all night, I think all series as well. So I think we all understand how important it is to start off the first quarter well, and also pretty much the same thing coming out of half. So we all know, man, we all locked in. We all understood the assignment of going out there and having a great start, and that's what we went out there and did.
Markelle, given everything you've gone through throughout your career, throughout this season, just how rewarding is it to help this team win in the playoffs?
That's huge. That's all I care about is us winning at the end of the day, whether that's me sitting on the bench, whether that's me going out there playing. I'm always going to put myself in the best position to help the team win. And it just feels good for everything to pay off for everyone, not only myself, just to see all the hard work going on, that we put in to pay off. It's always good, a good feeling. So just got to keep going.
Markelle, just kind of piggybacking off that, the Magic's bench outscored their bench 43-15. how rewarding is it for the entire bench to go out and contribute like that in such a big game?
It's big time. I think that's one of our superpowers. You know, we got a lot of guys who can do multiple things, who can score the ball in different ways. And when we play like that, we're very hard to beat, you know. Understanding the game plan and understanding that it can be anybody's night, but just being aggressive and playing smart, I think that's huge for both lineups, whoever's on the floor at the time, and also supporting each other, you know, while we're in the game. I think that's another huge thing. So I think we've been doing it all season long, but to have it happen right now in one of the most important times is huge.
Mo, this one's for you. So Jared Allen, after Game 3, said he kind of felt like he was out of the paint and kind of in the corner a lot. And then it seemed in that first half he was in the paint a lot, and it kind of, you know, caused a lot of problems for you guys. What changed in that second half, and how has that matchup kind of, you know, dictated the series?
You're talking about Jared Allen, where he was on the court? I don't really control that, but I have a lot of respect for Jared Allen. It's crazy in the playoff series, you play the same team 4 times in a week. You start feeling emotional about the opponent a little bit, and it's getting a little more physical game by game. But it's also respect. You know, he's played an amazing series, especially in Cleveland. He kicked our butt. And obviously, when you have great players, you're trying to minimize their effort. That's their impact. That's just how this goes. And I feel like he's had a huge impact so far, and we got to try to limit him. He had a huge first half as well. So, yeah, we'll be trying our best.
Thanks, guys.